This is the story of a trap so powerful that millions of people willingly walk into it every day. A trap that can turn gratitude into dissatisfaction, success into failure, and happiness into misery. Arjun didn't know it yet, but he was already trapped inside it. This is the story of Arjun. And like many people, Arjun had a dangerous habit. He measured his life against everyone else's. One morning, Arjun opened social media. His school friend had bought a new car. Must be nice, Arjun thought. A few minutes later, he saw another friend vacationing in Switzerland. Again, he sighed. By evening, he saw someone announcing a promotion, someone getting married, someone buying a house, someone launching a business. Everywhere he looked, people seemed to be winning. And everywhere he looked, he felt like he was losing. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. The strange thing was, nothing was actually wrong with Arjun's life. He had a job, a roof over his head, food to eat, people who cared about him. But none of that mattered anymore, because he had started looking at life through a comparison lens. And comparison is a dangerous lens. It makes what you have look small, and what others have look enormous. One day, exhausted and frustrated, Arjun went for a walk. As he walked through a park, he noticed a young boy staring at a man riding an expensive bicycle. The boy looked fascinated. "I wish I had a bicycle like that." Arjun smiled. Then he noticed something else. The man riding the bicycle was staring at a luxury car. The cyclist seemed unhappy. "I wish I had a car like that." A few moments later, the driver of the luxury car stopped at a traffic light. And surprisingly, he was staring at a private helicopter flying overhead. "I wish I could travel like that." Arjun kept walking. Something felt strange. The boy wanted the bicycle. The cyclist wanted the car. The driver wanted the helicopter. Nobody seemed satisfied. Nobody seemed finished. Everyone was looking upward. Nobody was looking at what they already had. That night, Arjun couldn't stop thinking about it. The next morning, he visited his grandfather. His grandfather listened quietly and then asked a question. "Arjun, have you ever noticed something?" "What?" "Every person you envy is envying someone else." The words hit him. Every person he compared himself to was comparing themselves to somebody else. The successful businessman wanted to be richer. The rich man wanted more freedom. The famous person wanted privacy. The athlete wanted a different body. The actor wanted a different career. The cycle never ended. His grandfather continued, "Imagine climbing a mountain." Arjun nodded. "If you spend the entire climb looking at people higher than you, you'll think you're failing. But if you occasionally turn around, you'll realize how far you've already come." For the first time, Arjun thought about his own journey. Years ago, he had dreamed of having the very things he now ignored. The job he complained about, the apartment he barely appreciated, the skills he took for granted, the friends he rarely thanked. At some point, his blessings had become invisible. Not because they disappeared, but because comparison had blinded him. That day, Arjun made a decision. He would stop measuring his life against other people's highlight reels. Instead, he would compare himself only to the person he was yesterday. Not to feel superior, not to feel proud, but to remember his own path. Months later, something changed. His life wasn't perfect. His problems didn't magically disappear. But the constant unhappiness was gone, because he had discovered something most people never learn. Happiness doesn't come from having more than others. It comes from appreciating what you already have. There will always be someone richer, someone smarter, someone stronger, someone more successful. The race never ends, but peace begins the moment you stop running that race. The happiest people in the world are not the ones who have everything. They're the ones who stop comparing everything. And from that day forward, Arjun stopped asking, "Why do they have more than me?" and started asking, "Have I forgotten how much I already have?" That question changed everything.